Okay, this is the south side of the house, the east end. The structure faces east. Coming along is brick, and then fiberboard cement, maybe cement board. Coming on along. Right here, fence touching the structure is conducive to wood-destroying insects by design. We're not doing a termite inspection report today. It's by design. People want fences next to their house. People want bathrooms. Those are conducive. This wood mulch all next to the house like this. Okay, that's conducive. Well, it's not below the drip line. Never mind. We got a general pest control here. And I'm assuming usually when I see things like that, and that's how you get in trouble, is you make assumptions. But you might want to look at your paperwork, because this structure might have had a pre-treatment, which would come with a warranty. These are called weeps. Again, all the window screens, I guess, yeah, depending on which video you watch first. All the window screens are missing. They usually are on new construction. These little holes right here, these weeps, see, these windows are designed to shed water. We want to shed water faster than we accept it. And that one's clogged up. They don't have little weir traps inside of them. These are weirs, and they don't have little traps installed inside of them. So when the wind's blowing, those windows might whistle for you. They've whistled for me before. I didn't know what it was. It scared the bejesus out of me. So it's just something to think about. These right here, these are called weep holes. You got weep holes around the perimeter of the structure. And we look above your fenestrations. That's French for hole in your wall. I mean windows and doors. Okay, those are weeps. Those are weeps right there. Let's just take it one step farther. Now we're over the porch. Is that because it's covered? But I'm used to seeing weeps over these fenestrations. I'm not seeing weeps. No weeps here. Where are these weeps? They had them on these other windows and on the outside. That's pretty obvious. But anywhere you have a lintel, that metal thing right there, you should have a weep. You just should. I mean, that's the way they're supposed to cut in here. See, we did not have the weir traps here either. Still missing our weir traps. The doorbell should have been sealed. Should have been sealed to help prevent moisture infiltration into the wall system. I don't know how much is going to get in there, but that's what should have happened. Coming along here. GFCI. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, bear with me. This is the exciting part of the video. There we go. GFCI. Power right there on the front porch. That's good. Now we've got these baseboards around these columns. This is the front porch and the back porch. So I can't see underneath those. But there's supposed to be stands. S-T-A-N-D-S. Hillbilly home inspection. You can't understand what I'm saying. Hill. Okay. And those stands lift the wood up off the floor, off the porch, so that when it rains, when water comes in, then what happens there is it doesn't wick up and cause premature wood damage. You might have stands under there. I don't know. I can't see them. Can't see them. So I'm going to say that I can't see them. Now, see this splash block? See the way it's laid? It's laid out correctly. So when the water comes down, it runs out. We'll talk more about that later. This is your lawn sprinkler check valve. It's new. Only a year old. What could go wrong? Alright. It's supposed to have 3 inches of clearance underneath it so you can wrap your hand around there and service this thing. This thing's all full of dirt. And then the floor of this is supposed to be lined with gravel to keep this from happening. So it's not lined and you don't have any gravel there. I'll make a note to myself. Insufficient clearance under check valve and no gravel. Now over here, because I am going to write a report. This is the meter. The main shut-off valve is in the garage. This is the meter. See that little red triangle right there? Little guy right there? Okay, that's a flow indicator. Some people call them cheater wheels or cheater paddles. If that guy's moving, water's moving. Fresh water's moving into the house. So either something's odd or you have a leak. And if it's moving and you can't find a leak, then you still got a leak. Go find your leak. Someplace you can't see, some places not obvious. This is the Bonnie cart. She has all the goodies, all the tools. Better shut her if I want to keep them. Alright. Now we have, it's a rake edge, but we got a drip line here, and we still have the wood mulch. So we do have wood mulch next to the house. Coming on along, these are the clean outs, main clean outs for the house. You got a double clean out. I expected it. You want it. It's a good thing. Moving on along. Water faucet. Whee! Gas line to the house. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing a bond wire for the gas line. I didn't see a bond wire for the gas line in the air conditioner. Because if they're not bonded here, a lot of times they're bonded to the HVAC cabinet because the gas line goes to that. A lot of times that happens. Well, I just happened to open it up and I didn't see it. I didn't see the bonding. These are called butt seams. Sometimes, depending on what year, the instructions you get from Hardy, sometimes they say you can paint them, seal them. Sometimes they say you can't. But they always say that you're supposed to have flashing tape underneath these things, and there's not. And you're supposed to paint the ends. And I'll show you that. We got high soil here. High soil, a little bit of wood to ground contact. This is one of those splash blocks I was talking about. Laid out backwards. Laid out backwards. I had a builder, I think they do this just so that I have something to do. They do this for the home inspector's benefit. I said, well, it comes in here and then it sprays, it bumps it. That's pretty clever. I hope you don't hear that story. No weird traps. Coming on along. Here's a clean out. Without a clean out cap. Searators right there. There's your drains for your water heater in the garage video you're about to see. I'm going to do some homework on this because the water heater flue just does not look complete. It might be. It might be. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. Paint wasn't properly primed. If they didn't prime the front of it, what makes you think they primed the butt joints? What makes you think that? Why would you assume that if they didn't prime this and before they painted it and all the paint's peeling off of it? So can you just like take this off and paint these? Well, yeah, but these were not primed. They might be okay today. Siding's coming loose up there. See that? Loose from the butt joints. I'm going to be talking about those butt joints. I'm not going to let them go. I'm not going to let them go. I got my teeth in those butt joints. Right, here we got one right here. Look at there. It's not painted. I can kind of pull it away. I had a better one. I did. And I said, well, I can't see any paint. So they did not paint. They did not prime the ends. They did not put tape underneath them. They shouldn't even prime the front. That's what causes that. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could be wrong. See this? See the way this is built around here? See the way this is built around here? See that? Are we missing anything here? Man, I am a smart ass. I am so sorry. I should really watch my mouth. But it's not there. It's not there. We still got some water here. Oh, wood to ground contact, high soil, wood to ground contact, high soil, wood to ground contact. Looks like they put some mastic sealer over there. You know what that is? Why would they put it there and nowhere else? They have a water problem here before? Where all this paint's giving up the ghost? Huh. What is that? Another backwards splash block. More water. That's how I wash my shoes. There's some kind of a drain. Looks more like a discharge for the sprinklers, for the rain gutter downspouts. That's what it looks like. I don't know what it is though. No, we got a drain there. Siding. Look at all those butt joints just swelling, moving. Some of that Z-bar flashing. Okay. This is Z-bar flashing. That's Z-bar flashing. That's Z-bar flashing. That's Z-bar flashing. There's some up here, and that band board up there where the plane's disrupted. Right there. See that Z-bar flashing? It looks pretty rough. It's pretty rough on this end. Just saying. Then, garage car entry casement. It's not supposed to be in direct contact with the sidewalk. Kind of like the front post, which we don't know about. There's nothing to keep the water from wicking up in here. And this form, this tar form, I mean, it holds water. It's gonna rot. You just wait and hide. Now, this luminary back here, it doesn't have one of those boards, those posts. It doesn't have a little mount for it either. And let's just say that you don't like those mounts because they're ugly, because they are ugly. Well, it's still not sealed. It should be sealed to help water from coming in. You don't want the same thing happening here as it did around the corner. I don't think. Most people don't. Moving on along. This is the condensing unit. One air conditioning system for the house. I'm supposing that's a weather sensor. It might be a light sensor. If it's no, I don't see a weather sensor for the lawn sprinkler system. I haven't yet. Okay, it's condensing unit. The coils are kind of dirty. It's been here for a while. This pad, the foundation pad, is supposed to pick it up a minimum of 3 inches. It is. This disconnect, that's the disconnect for it. It's supposed to be within sight of the unit, so whoever's working on the unit can feel reasonably safe that somebody's not going to joke them. Coming on along, electric disconnect, sealed, doesn't have the mounting block. That's what it looks like inside. Looks like that. It's properly fused. So this is going to be commented on in the siding section, but it is sealed. Coming on along, bear with me. I still got more stuff. I got some good stuff to show you. Just hang on. I'll come back and test that. This is a wood to ground contact. Water pressure to the home. We're running just a little under 80 psi. Just a little under 80 psi. That's fine. You're supposed to have between 40 and 80. Some people say you can't have enough water pressure. That's not true. It's not true. But there you have it. Some more peeling paint. Watch your step here. It's not high enough. I mean, not high enough to require a handrail. But watch your step all the same. I asked you to. This form board shouldn't have been left in place. The stands we don't know about. Barbecue grill, you're going to read about that here in a little bit. Hear about it. Watch it. Another video. Let's see. I'm going to have to go all the way to the front. That's pretty good. It's a metal roof. Standing ridge is what it's called. That's a vent right there. You're supposed to have them. You see the deflections in it? All those waves? That's called oil canning. That's the term for that. It's called oil canning. It doesn't affect its operation. In fact, different times of the day, with different light, different times of the year, the oil canning will either become more pronounced or less pronounced. There's some people that say that they can install it so that they don't get oil canning. I trust them. But I see that a lot. I see that a whole lot. That was what I was waiting for you to see. We're done. Done for now. I'm just getting started. I want to make some more videos.